What's good, everybody? Back again with another NFL Week 5 edition for player props, man. Happy to be back, man. Not gonna lie, last week was pretty tough. Pretty tough. Not gonna lie. But it's a new week, man, new opportunity to cash out, man. And without further ado, if you don't already know, my name is Vegas Villain. I run this page with my lady Baddie Bet. And if you aren't already, definitely make sure you subscribe to our Dub Club, where we're constantly dropping plays every single day. As you all know, NBA season, preseason that is on its way back Thursday, as well as WNBA playoffs for this Sunday, the WNBA finals to be exact. MLB playoffs are actually happening right now, where you can get all access to our plays every single day, every single week. But without further ado, let's hop into some of these plays. Before I actually get to that, matter of fact, if you aren't already, also make sure you subscribe to our Discord too as well, man, where you can actually interact with our community and so forth. Where, as you can see, man, we're constantly cashing out on a daily basis. So definitely join us over there too as well, where you can constantly interact with all of us to be able to talk to us. We stream games, live chats, live Discord too as well, man. Love to be able to talk to our community. And if you aren't already, definitely head over to Twitter and give myself a follow, along with my lady, Baddie Bets. Definitely give both of us a follow if you have any questions or concerns. We're definitely here to help you guys with all player props, no matter the sport. This is what we do, providing you guys with the best value, man. But without further ado, man, let's hop straight into some of these plays for week 5, man. Not gonna lie, man, I'm really not loving a lot of the matchups here for week 5, to be honest with you, but there are a few places that I definitely would like to exploit, given some of the places in which some of these matchups actually line up. First and foremost, I'm really looking at the Carolina Panthers going up against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions will be home, obviously, and if you know anything about this Carolina Panthers defense, then you pretty much know that they can't stop anybody on the ground. And I think based off of what David Montgomery was able to show us against the Packers, I believe that was on Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football, one of them, primetime game, basically. He just absolutely destroyed that Packers run defense, man. He was able to get whatever he wanted. I think he scored 3 touchdowns, had over 120 yards. The guy clearly is the lead back in this offensive scheme here, man. I think everybody obviously has been tinkering back and forth between whether or not, okay, do I draft Jahmyr Gibbs? And, you know, you've been hearing all this chatter from the Lions organization talking about how they're going to be able to utilize Jahmyr Gibbs better than anybody has, and, you know, put him in so many different situations. And we're 5 weeks into the season, and as you can see, that just simply is not the case, man. And in a matchup against the Carolina Panthers, where they give up just a lot of rushing yards to the to running backs here, and I really think David Montgomery will be able to cover his 67.5 rushing yards here. Actually, the Carolina Panthers actually give up the 6th most rushing yards. If you look over on NFL.com, it's actually very easy to just look up based off the defenses and who gives up the first here. And as we round it out in this list right here, we have the Broncos, the Bengals, the Packers, the Steelers, the Jets. And lo and behold, the Carolina Panthers right there at 545, man. So as you can see, given the fact that I do expect the Lions to pretty much control this game from top to bottom, I wouldn't be surprised if they take an early lead and quickly just, you know, handle the Carolina Panthers with ease, taking over the time of possession, which obviously equals more touches and more carries for David Montgomery to be able to cover this line with ease, man. I absolutely love for him to go over in this spot right here. Definitely one of my favorite plays. And then moving on, actually, and I actually rarely take rookies here, but based off this matchup, man, I'm definitely loving it. Where is my guy at, man? Let's see. Oh, here he is. All right. Anthony Richardson, man. The rookie is coming into his own, man. I know everybody's loving C.J. Stroud too as well, but obviously on Sunday he goes up against the Tennessee Titans in a divisional matchup at home, and I actually think this is going to be another great matchup between two division rivals. It should be a good one. If you know anything about this Titans secondary, and once again, as I've basically been saying on this YouTube channel for quite a while, man, this secondary is just absolutely horrible, man. They are ninth in the league right now as far as giving up the most passing yards to any quarterback. And I think Anthony Richardson, like I said, week after week, is just basically showcasing that he can control this offense. He did great last week, and I expect that trend to continue going into this week, man. He's definitely going to be able to take advantage of just, this secondary, if you will. Like I said before, it's a very weak secondary. And I think the biggest thing for Anthony Richardson in this matchup to be able to go over this line right here, I actually expect him to soar over that 206-yard line right there. So I'm actually going with the over, guys. But the reason that I expect him to do that, man, the biggest thing, like I said before, we all know the Titans secondary is just absolute trash. But as long as he can hold onto the ball, do not turn over the ball, I think he'll be in a good spot here, man. He has plenty of weapons to be able to execute this line right here. So like I said, man, Anthony Richardson going over this line, I absolutely love it. The Titans secondary, they're not good, man. They had a very strong performance against Jamar Chase and that Bengals offense last week. I'll give them credit. They were able to slow down Joe Burrow and those guys. I don't know what's going on with the Bengals, but that's for a whole nother video. But that's besides the points, man. I'm definitely rolling with the Colts to be able to put together some good drives here and really put Anthony Richardson in a great spot to be able to cover his passing yards with ease, man. So, when you have a top 10 defense and allowing the most passing yards, I'll let 1 week fly by as a fluke, as I think Anthony Richardson will be able to cover this line with ease. But yeah, I think these two right here definitely have a great matchup in David Montgomery against the Carolina Panthers. Once again, bottom of the barrel defense as far as allowing rushing yards to running back. So that's a very easy matchup for him. And then Anthony Richardson too as well, being able to cover those passing yards against, a defense that just absolutely can't stop anybody. And as you can see, man, we definitely utilize Underdog too as well, man. We absolutely love Underdog, and if you aren't already, definitely make sure you sign up with Underdog. Make sure you use our code BADDIESINVEGAS. I'll put it right here on the screen for you guys to see, man. Once again, the thing I love about Underdog is that the beautiful thing is they will match your deposit up to $100, man. So definitely make sure you sign up with Underdog using our code. That's BADDIESINVEGAS. Let's get back to our winning ways, man. I'm definitely looking forward to this week for week 5 in the NFL season. And you already know, man. Let's cash out.